is the core tool of vector editing. It is not wrong to say that if you do not know how to use the pen tool correctly, then you know nothing about the vector editing. Okay, so it is that important. Now the pen tool can be found not only in Illustrator but also in Photoshop, in Flash or now called Adobe Animate, in After Effects, even software outside Adobe such as in 3ds Max, in CorelDRAW, etc. Although the names may be different, but the core concept and the shortcut key mostly are the same. Okay, let's click on the pen tool. You can use P for shortcut. And then click and click and click like this on the canvas. As we can see, we are creating a series of corner points. Now notice when we do click drag like this, the anchor points that are being generated are Bezier anchor points. We can click and drag again and again, and we can see the resulting paths are smooth, not sharp as before. To finish up a shape creation with the pen tool, you can click the escape key or the enter key. Okay, now let's use the alt key modifier when creating a shape. First click in here, then click and drag in here. Now don't release the mouse yet. Hold the alt key in the keyboard and drag again. Notice we just made the Bezier handle non-symmetrical. The position of our dragging defines the position of these handles. To give you more clear view of what is going on when creating shapes with the pen tool, let's take a look at this image. If we have shape like this, basically to create it, we can click release in here. Next, we have a Bezier type point. To do this, we must first click in this anchor point position first, and then hold, then drag, release at this position where the handles are. Okay, now the trickiest part is the Bezier corner point, as we need to add alt key modifier into the mix. Start click and hold in this position and drag so that the handle of the other side is at that position. Then without releasing the mouse, hold the alt key and then move your mouse so that it's located on top of the second handle position. Then release the mouse. Then you can release the alt key. It is a bit daunting for beginners, but trust me, if you do this several times, you'll get the hang of it eventually. And again, this skill will not benefit you only when working in Adobe Illustrator, but also in other computer graphics software I mentioned before. Let's do some exercise using the pen tool. First, we're going to create a heart shape again. Click release in here, then move to the left of it and up a bit. And then in here, click drag and make about 30 degrees angle like so. Then move down and click release again. Next, click drag in this position. Try to make it almost symmetrical with the left one. Now, if you are still not satisfied, we can always use the direct selection tool to move the anchor point or the handles until you get the shape that you like. If you are still very far from the ideal heart shape with this method, please try and try again until you can get the feel of it and have better understanding of how pen tool actually works.